Good morning, guys. It is about 6 a.m. in the morning. This is the next day after, if you watched the last video, I had one of the goats give birth. This is the next day. And today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm about to go out to feed the does and check on the babies to make sure they're all right. But then I'm going to send Greg out. Now, Greg hasn't been here in over a week. It's not quite been 2 weeks. But he doesn't know about the goats, and he doesn't know about the other calf either. So I'm just going to send him out this morning with the camera to feed the animals and see how he reacts to it. I'm going to tell him that I fed these goats, but I'm going to send him into the shelter over there to look for eggs, because the red does lay eggs. The red birds lay eggs in that shelter over there. So I'm going to send him out here to the does to get the eggs, so we'll make sure that he comes out here and sees the babies. I already see him. Here comes Mama. I see the babies, and that one baby still has that floppy ear. I wonder if it's going to stay that way. That is so cute. And then I need to check on these others to see how close they are. They shouldn't be quite ready, but you never know. Oh yeah, when he comes out, I should have brought chicken feed. I think I'll feed the chickens here too. But I'm gonna check on everybody. Look at the babies coming up. So there's the little La Mancha looking one. I'm just filming. Hey, you're confused, buddy. That's not your mama. So I'm gonna check Sky. Her ligaments are getting loose. She's not in labor though. I'll start to check this one. Pebbles. Pebbles, she's got so much fat on her, I can't tell. These are so cute. I wish they wouldn't come this close to the gate though. Come here, buddy. How's it going, bud? How's it going? How's it going, buddy? You're so cute. Oh, I do need to run and get food for the chicks, because there's a bunch of them. They're going to try to get the goat feed. So I'm going to go do that real fast. And then I'm going to wake Greg up, let him get ready, come out here to feed and water everybody. Except here he's going to get eggs. I am going to send him out. He doesn't usually feed the cows, but I'm going to tell him I didn't do it yesterday. And we need to check on the cows and send him out. Hopefully it'll go well and make a good video.
Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just going to go be feeding and watering. I got Tucker's food here and the boy goats. Y'all haven't seen me in a while. I can assure you that. I have been at my apartment trying to find a job, just doing stuff. The main reason I am here is there was actually a tornado where I live. Severe storms, and it ended up having a tornado. A bunch of trees came down around where I live, which resulted in a power outage. So my apartment still has no power as far as we know. So that's why I'm here. Mom couldn't get a hold of me when she was out in town, so she decided to go check on me and found out about the power outage. So I got Tucker here. There you go, Tucker. Yes, he hasn't seen me in a while. Yeah. Yeah, you good boy. We got the turkey. So, just gotta get the waters filled, cleaned out. And then I'm gonna be doing the pigs, the cows, and getting girl goats. Eggs out of the girl goats. I'm gonna be doing that one next. Okay, here I am out with the girl goats. I'm gonna be checking their shelter for eggs that these guys might have laid, the two brown ones. Hello everyone. Hello. The three brown ones. Okay. So generally what they'll do is they'll put it underneath this. But it doesn't seem that there are any in this one. Just pop down. Ooh, there we go. Oh, well, looks like there's no eggs. What y'all doing? This whole thing's coming down. It's kind of leaning. Let me go see Sky. What you doing, Sky? I don't know if these are new or not. We got babies. We got babies! We got some babies, guys. Well, I will be right back. Okay, so as I went in to put up Tucker's bowl, I had a chance to talk to Mom. These guys were born yesterday morning. So these guys were born on Tuesday morning. Or, no, it was Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. So, we're gonna see if they're a boy or girl. And they're this one's babies. Can I see your baby? Can I see this one real fast? Okay. This little white one is a doe. A little doeling. And then this one. Hi, Scott. Is a... Oh. We have two little doelings. And one with little Lamonce ears. Now, of course, we got Sky. What's he doing, Sky? Yeah, they're hers. We got one with Nigerian dwarf ears. And then we got one with little Lamonce ears. So, they're both doelings, which is really good because they'll probably go for a lot more than a buckling. But we still got 3 more, including Sky here. So, I'm gonna go water Tucker over there, then go to the pigs and the cows, and then I'll be putting the feed from the feed bags into the buckets because Mom didn't get a chance to do that when she went to go pick me up. There you go. Okay. Off to go get the water started. Oh, they're feeding. So yeah, I was at my apartment trying to, find a job that way I could, because the job here we've always known was going to be temporary. And so I was trying to find one, and then the storm happened. It was bad. At my apartment itself, there were at the complex itself, there were about, I think it's kind of 9 trees that were down, and some of them had actually been pulled out of the ground. A lot of them were just, your normal, maybe hit by lightning where it just cuts off the trunk, like a giant branch or something. but the one by my apartment building itself, I looked at it and the roots, like it had, like as though it just been pulled out of the ground and just laid on its side. There was a couple like that. I'm out here watering tuckers. Just watering. And then after this, I gotta go get my muck boots on and then feed and water the pigs. But someone wants to say hi. Hi, Tuckles. Hi, buddy. Him's a good dog. And then there's the boys. He's over here with the boys because last time we had him with the girls when they were having babies, this one tried keeping one of the mamas away from her baby. So, he's over here with Rocky and Flint. Okay. I misgendered the babies over here. They are two bucklings. I had went in, I was getting done with some things and I went to go tell Mom what I thought they were. When I said two doelings, she already knew what they were, and she's like, "Let's go check." And so I went and looked, and I was like, "Oh wait." So I had a quick biology lesson there. They are both bucklings. So right now we have two bucklings out of the 4 mamas that have to give birth. I'm going to get the feed for the pigs, and then we're going to go feed them. I have the stick because one of the feeders are out there, and it's one of the ones with the handles. I'm just gonna put this through the handle and pull it back up against the fence to where I can feed it. So let's get this. Chill out. They want some feed, so I'm gonna get them some feed. Okay, I have the feed. It's back here. So I noticed something different with the pigs, which is good for me and them. So we are actually able to dry up the pen now because they have their water changed. Their water has been changed. So before we had the water right here, and there was a giant mud puddle there. Well, now there is a water container. That blue water container is their water now. So that has little, so at the bottom here, at the bottom right over here, there's these nozzles. Actually, that's one right there. There's nozzles to where they can drink it, but they can't get it muddy like they were with these bowls. So I'm gonna be coming over right after I go get the stick. I'm gonna go through that way on the cow side. That way, all I have to do is just reach over, pour it in, and they're fed. I fed these 3 roosters right here because they'll come up wanting to be fed because they don't particularly stay with anyone. Like if they were with the girls, then we would have fed them with the girls. If they were with the boys, so forth and so forth. If they were with the regular chickens, they would have been fed with them. But since they are all 3 roosters and they're the only ones that stick together, only roosters that stick together, they get fed there. So I'm off. I got my stick. I'm gonna go get this, but we go through here, and maybe a cow or 2 will come up. Last time I was here, there was 1 baby. I'm hoping that there's actually more than 1 now, because because I like to see the baby cows. They're still tiny. But Mom had actually been trying to call me when she went to pick me up. She was trying to call me to let me know there was baby goats. but she couldn't get a hold of me because power went out and phone died. So I was going to, at the next day, and she didn't know this until, you know, she's like, how did I know that was gonna happen? I was going to go the next day to the local McDonald's if I had to charge my phone if there was no power the next day. So I'm going to go right over here. Would you get back? Back up! Back up! Oh, no. There we go. Thank you. Back up. They're just annoying. 1 second, guys. Alright, after scaring them away and them coming back, hiking now, I've got them one right here, and one bucket right there. This is the one big one right here. This guy right here. Yeah, the one. He's the one that bit my finger. Ah, come on, y'all already dumped them? They will occasionally dump them in the attempts to get them first. So, but they're fed. Now I just gotta go get some cow feed, and then I will feed the cows and get them up here. There's another chicken right there. But yeah, be back when I'll have the cow feed. I almost forgot to check this for water. So, if I can figure this out. I think this latch over here is what I need. And I can't reach it. 1 second. I'm looking at this and it's feeling pretty full. I can't reach that latch right now. But more than likely later, I'm gonna tell my mom later I'll probably come check the water. My muck boots right now are completely soaked, and I'm gonna hopefully they'll be dry later on, and I'll come in, I'll check this. But I have just my cowboy boots on. They're not enough to get in the mud. So, but it seems pretty full. I'll have to fill it up later when I have my muck boots. So I have the cows feed right here. Ooh. 1 second while there we go. I have the cows feed. I heard the cows. You can hear the cows back there. So I'm gonna go feed them, call them up, and film it up. There's one back there. She's way back there. There's actually two back there. But get this open. All right. Navigate this place. I don't want to go through that mud, all this mud. Okay. Here we go. Dump out this water. Here, cow. pour a little bit in that one. I'm gonna be coming this way to pour some in that blue one, and then I'll give them like 2 or 3 piles, because we do this that way that one, the our cow with the small horns, can get some food. Crap. Okay. It was on unsteady ground. There we go. So I'm gonna fill this one up. That way our cow with the small horns can get some. Dump it out. And then I give them about 2 or 3 piles. Here, cow! Here, cow! Oh, it looks like someone had another baby. There's another baby out here. There's a calf. That is a miniature Red. Hi, Red. Here's Red here. There's a baby. You can see that little form right there. Okay, yeah, this mama's way. But I want to see that baby. There it is. The little baby. This is a new baby. It's looking like a bull calf. She's trying to get into. Yeah, this one's a bull. This one's gonna be a bull calf. Stop. This one, I'm positive is a bull calf. Just, if they'll let me. Can we? Let me look at this other one real fast to make sure, because we know this other one is a heifer. I want to make sure this is a bull calf. Yes, this one right here is indeed a bull calf. I'm 99.9% positive. This one had a heifer, and she will not leave me alone. Excuse me, Mama. Excuse me, Red. Yeah, I'm now 50% positive this is a bull calf. I am not entirely sure. We would have to isolate it and look it over completely. It looks like a bull calf, but then some parts look not. Girl, come on. Come on, Red. You know where to go. So, I'm showing them where the other food is. There's Red. So, Red now has either a brother or a sister. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say for, 100% sure that it's this. Because apparently I can get it wrong sometimes. Well, I'm going to consult with my mom. She might actually know what it is. But until then, leave a comment down below what you think it is. Bull calf or heifer? Hi. Here comes the heifer. Okay, so that was it for my morning chores. So I'm gonna be going to work for my granddad. Mom's gonna go to work, and so I'll see y'all later.